Selamat pagi DXN family. Okay. Thank you so much for watching our live for today. Dan hari ni kita ada satu sesi yang sangat menarik. Dan hari ni saya nak minta anda untuk bantu untuk share this live. Okay, anda boleh like, komen dan share live ni supaya lagi ramai orang boleh mengambil ilmu tentang live hari ini. Dan juga kita nak minta anda like, komen, anda boleh letak komen anda, apa-apa soalan pun boleh, dan juga anda boleh sharekan this live. Okay, you can share this live to your family, upline, downline, semua sekali lah, sebab hari ni bersama saya Mr. Star Diamond Steve Amuta yang sangat berpengalaman dalam dunia perniagaan, dan anda boleh tanya sebarang soalan kepada beliau. Dan sebelum saya invite our guest for today, saya nak berikan sedikit update, okay? Update tentang apa yang tengah berlaku sekarang, iaitu kita akan ada program pada bulan 5. Ini dia, The Rising Star. Pada 18 Mei 2025, 12 hingga 3 petang di DXN Cyberville. Dan anda semua dijemput hadir. You are all invited to this program. Okay, dan yang penting untuk anda register with us. Anda register lah di Google Form. Kita dah sediakan poster ni di social media kita, di Facebook, di e-world pun ada. Jadi anda boleh register diri anda untuk datang event ni, dan kita ada leader-leader member yang sedang, orang kata apa, rising star lah, yang bakal memberikan anda motivasi dan inspiration untuk membuatkan bisnes ni. Kita ada wakil daripada Bangladesh, Nepal, Filipina, Myanmar dan juga Malaysia. Dan yang penting sekali, pada hari tersebut kita ada special lucky draw untuk pembeli yang beli Go for 300 PPV promo. Set ni dia akan layakkan diri anda untuk lucky draw. Yang penting anda register with us dekat WhatsApp 0184704887. Register. Kalau anda nak join lucky draw ni, dah beli promo package tu, register dengan kita supaya kita boleh shortlistkan anda untuk the program The Rising Star. Yang penting register lah untuk datang event ini. Alright. Dan kita nak update sedikit tentang apa yang berlaku sekarang, iaitu yang paling hangat lah, iaitu kita dah start RR kita, Regional Recognition Rally dengan Hari Raya Gathering pada 13 hari bulan di DXN Cyberville dan sambung kepada Kota Baru, Kota Kinabalu dan juga Kuching. Dan next hujung minggu ni kita ada di Alor Star, Pulau Pinang dan juga Johor Bahru. Dan penting anda datang meramaikan regional RRR dan juga Hari Raya, dan register di branches yang berdekatan, okay? Kalau anda nak datang. Dan juga saya nak update tentang tadi, go for 300 PPV. Untuk anda menaikkan diri lucky draw di Rising Star, anda beli package ni. Satu package, satu entry. Okay, so kita ada 7 package semuanya. Anda boleh pilih mana satu, dan yang penting dah beli, register dengan kita. Dan juga saya nak update lagi tentang sponsoring campaign 4.0 yang akan berakhir pada bulan ini. Jadi jika anda telah membuat structure 139 ni, anda kena register dengan kami lah. Register awal pun tak ada masalah. Register di branch yang berdekatan untuk sponsoring campaign 139 ni. Dah fight, register dan anda boleh berpeluang untuk berkongsikan cash pool sebanyak RM100,000. Alright. Okay. Dan thank you so much to all the comments. Anda boleh komen lah, teruskan komen, dan juga anda boleh tanya soalan. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section. Alright. Dan saya ingin menjemput guest kita pada hari ni. Okay, guest kita ni memang orang yang terbaik untuk anda bertanyakan tentang bisnes. Kerana beliau telah menceburi bidang perniagaan dalam 40 tahun terlibat dalam perniagaan, dan beliau mempunyai bisnes school sendiri di mana beliau memberi training kepada student dan juga entrepreneurs lah. Okay, dan juga beliau berasal dari Kota Damansara. Dan if you have any questions regarding business, apa-apa sajalah, anda boleh bertanya di ruangan komen. Dan saya ingin menjemput Star Diamond Steven Amuta. Good morning, Mr. Steven.
Hello, good morning, good morning. Apa khabar semua?
Baik, baik. Apa khabar Mr. Steven?
I'm very good, healthy, sehat ya. Pasal hari-hari makan RGGL dengan spirulina.
Yes, alright. And kita nak ucapkan terima kasih banyak-banyak kepada Mr. Steven kerana sudi meluangkan masa untuk live kita pada hari ini. Alright.
Thank you, thank you,
So,
thank you
Mr.
very much.
Steven,
Ya,
kita nak borak sikit lah sebelum kita ke topik hari ini
ya,
yang sangat hangat lah pada hari ini dan kita
hmm,
akan dapatkan motivasi. Anda nak belajar apa-apa tentang bisnes, inilah masanya. Okay?
ya, hmm,
You never win if you never begin.
ya.
Apakah maksud di sebalik tajuk hari ini? Jadi Mr. Steven, sebelum kita teruskan presentation hari ini, kita nak berkenalan dengan Mr. Steven. Boleh kenalkan sikit diri Mr. Steven pada
Yeah,
orang yang
first of all, I would like to thank the Accent, okay, Malaysia Sendirian Berhad, for inviting me to share the wonderful event today, right? So it is the title called "You Never Win," if you never try, if you never start or what lah, right? So of course lah, kan kita dah memang banyak. I've already done a lot of training for people, entrepreneurs and all that, even students, yeah. So we got our own business school, yeah, where we teach people how to do business, how to understand the concept of business and all that. So today I've given a task here, right? And also I would like to thank our marketing director, yeah. So Mr. Aziz, and also our marketing head, Mr. Helen Hoy, as well as my upline, yeah, I'm not forgetting him, itu Crown Diamond, Crown Director, Crown Diamond kita, yaitu Mr. Lee Gi Kau and Simpo Min. Yes, mereka terlihat sudah memberi kita, saya dengan isteri saya, banyak bimbingan, ya, a lot of guidance during the day with him and all that. So today I nak share sedikit tentang bagaimana kita boleh sukses dalam bisnes ini. Alright. So the most important thing is, before kita start business, the accent especially, right? You must know the reason. You kena tahu dia punya big why I'm doing this business. Ramai daripada kalangan kita ni, we don't understand. They just pumping into the business, jump into the business, but they don't know what to do, they're blank. Okay, so you must know the why, big why you are in the business. Baru kita boleh sukses. Kita macam, the very important thing is you must know the direction. First D, my D is first D. Okay, let me share the slide for you. Right. So hold on, let me share the slide for you. Your computer.
Mr. Steven,
Yeah,
can you see the slide?
yeah. This is the slide. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, let me share. All right. So you see, people should have direction. Kalau tak ada direction, they don't know where they are going. So don't let your small mind convince you that your dreams are too big. Impian kita besar sangat. Impian kita memang besar. Okay, it's very big. So don't let your small mind convince you. Right? Jadi tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, mereka perlu tahu apakah impian. Macam katakan, seorang ship captain, dia nak travel one place to another place. Okay, he must know that how much fuel that the ship has got, the wind condition, and also the nautical miles, and any hindrance, how to avoid the hindrance and all that. Baru perjalanan dia, then only his journey will be most happiest and all that, right? So he must know the what you call the direction where they are going in this DXN. Okay, so you see, ada seorang kawan saya dalam perniagaan, dalam bidang MLM industry. Okay, saya pernah berjumpa dengan beliau. Dia share dengan saya sesuatu tentang dia punya perjalanan dalam MLM industry ini. Dia kata, you see, first of all, he started a Zoom meeting. Okay, he started Zoom meeting. He invited ramai orang, and he put himself for 100 days task. And he started, he started inviting people. First go, he invited about 100 people, and in front of his, inside his house, he started to do presentation of the plan through Zoom. They present. Lepas tu, when he finishes his present, he asks, anybody has got any question or not? Baru dia click. It doesn't matter. He doesn't worry about whether people join or not. at the end of the session only, bila ditanya, is there anybody has got any question? They click, they tengok, nobody in the Zoom. Nobody in the Zoom, nobody joined. I mean, he has been talking for himself. I mean, he has been talking and he's been presenting the plan, all the while without apa ni orang kata audience, right? So, and he's been trying for many, many days. Almost he was telling the other, he was sharing. Almost about 10 days he was sharing. He was sharing. Nobody. And, finally he got hold of his friend and he said, please participate. Don't put me into shame. Then, he was presenting. Then at last he say, once finished his presentation, they tanya, okay, is there anybody in this room wanted to ask any question? Then somebody says that, yes, I'm in. He say, I'm in, doctor. He say, but the problem is I only joined halfway. You see, at last, after 10 days, only one person attended. But today, he says in his group, a day about 70 meetings all over. 70 meetings, right? It's running. And he says sometimes those people doesn't want to give him the chance untuk bercakap dalam dalam meeting. He also doesn't get any chance to talk because he started until now he got no chance to talk. So you see, he has the impian, he has the direction, he has the goal to go for it, right? So he wanted to go, and you don't care whether people listen or not, but he has put a goal to himself, 100 days program, and finally he achieved what he want, and now he's a millionaire. Right? So likewise in DXN, kalau kita tak ada direction, you don't know where you are going, then something wrong somewhere. That's why, what is your direction towards in DXN, towards your life? That's very, very important, brothers and sisters, right? And second thing is dedicate yourself 100%. Dedication is very, very important. In this business macam bukan suka-suka buat, suka-suka tak buat. Orang tanya saya, pernah tanya saya, are you doing full time or part time? No, I say never. I'm doing all the time. That's the mantra. That is the ingredients that the magic you should have, that you are doing this business all the while. It said there was a lady went to a psychiatrist and complained. She said, my husband, please check my husband. My husband has got something wrong with him, she said. And after examining the husband, the psychiatrist said, madam, your husband is okay. Why should you want to, check your husband? No, please check. It's not okay. Oh, yes, all right. Again, you check and come back. And she said, and the doctor said, madam, your husband is okay. Why you want to check? No. Every day he gets up, he's talk about DXN. Every day he brushes his teeth. He talk about the DXN while taking his bath, also talking about DXN, while driving, also talking about DXN, while shopping, also talking DXN. I'm fed up of it. The psychiatrists say, man, it's okay. Your husband is fond of what he's doing, is dedicated to what is he doing. No, doctors, he only says, but he doesn't go out of the house and do the business. It shouldn't be like that, right? I used to share with people, this shouldn't be like that, right? So never slip away the fundamental of this business. Because why people don't dedicate? Because they didn't understand the fundamental of the business. People say, all this gold. Sometimes they say, no. It's okay, doesn't matter. Everybody has got their own right to say whatever they wanted to say. That's why I say this basic is very important. So you must stick with the basics. Basic means, of course, in multi-level marketing, 3S and 1M, they say, this is old methods. What old methods? You have to, right? This is very, very important in this business, right? All odds, commit yourself 100%. Even though you fall, get up and go. Of course, while we were doing the business, there are so many obstruction comes in, even from the family, even from the wife sometimes, yeah? But then you shouldn't give up. right? Sometimes you will go for, like, nowadays people say, are you meeting? I'm meeting, I cannot. Meeting, I'm bored of meetings. I just don't want to do meetings. Fed up of meeting and all. Every now meeting and meeting. Meeting is something like people are giving you an education to come up in life. That's why I say you should have a direction. You should have a goal for you to commit yourself. To commit yourself 100%, to dedicate yourself 100%. Without the goal, people will never commit 100%. That's why very, very important. That's why you must always write down your goal. People say, write down. This is, a big subject, which I'm going a little fast. I hope so, right? So you can't expect to see changes if you never do anything differently. A good, as I know that there is a motivator. He says, winners never do different things. They do things differently. Okay, winners never do different things, but they do things differently, right? So we as a leader, you got to dedicate yourself in different manner. Of course, if this is a personal meeting or a physical meeting, we can share much more, right? Of course, in this program, I can't expect to change everything, right? I see. So you have to dedicate 100% towards what you are doing. Day and night, it should be in your mind, right? Because this is going to change your life, your lifestyle, the car you drive, the house you live in, your bank balance, your family, everything. The family means not the different family, the only one family, but the standard of living of their family. Very, very important. So dedicate yourself. If this is going to change, if DXN going to change your life, then dedicate 100%. You have to expect changes if you never do anything differently. You have to do different things. You have to create different things. As I can see, a company which has got no meetings. I stress again. That's very, very important, right? It's like, training. We call it training or meeting, whatever it's a company. I've seen a lot of companies without training and meeting, they are going backward. They're done, finish. That's the topple of the company, right? The time for them to fall down. That is the time for them to fall down. So, brothers and sisters, the next one is duplication. Is very, very important. Understand your value. Understand the value. You see, flock of feathers fly together. People inspire you or they drain you. Pick them wisely. Right? Very, very important. To whom you are mixing with. Are you mixing with the right gang or the wrong gang? That's very, very important. Even as a parents, right? Always we correct our children. Always gather or connect with a good friends, mentally, physically, of course, and in every aspect. We will like our children to grow such. Same thing in this business. But here in the business, many people, like to duplicate the wrong things. Wrong things. You see, I went to a company whereby someone has brought me to the company to see the company and to let me know about the company and all that. And while I was standing, the person who brought me there, he just went to toilet or something like that. There was a Chinese lady came to me and sharing about the business and all that. But I told her I followed him. You wanted to sponsor me into the business? She said, no. She said, our culture is to share to people, no matter whose group you are, whose group you are. It doesn't care about that. We like to share. We like to share about the company. This is our culture, no matter who you are. Look at their culture. This is how we should practice in DXN, brothers and sisters. Okay, never jealous over people. Always I say, okay, never compete and compare. When you compete and compare, then you'll lose your control, lose your focus, right? Always compare and compete yourself, not to others, right? Whatever they've achieved from their effort, it's not from your effort. So why should you you jealous about them? Why should you want to compete with them? When you compete with someone, you'll fall, right? It could be right, it could be wrong. But brothers and sisters, a leader has to teach the right value. You as the leader in DXN, you must teach the right value to your business partners. We don't call up, down line. Always they're down mean they're down. When they're up, right? We are business partners. You must change the concept in this business as a business partners. And always remember, you are not a salesman, but you are a businessman. You are a professional entrepreneur. You must always, put the kind of thoughts in you, then you can move forward. So that's why duplication, the right value. I say we were born into this world as a winner. Always remember this. We were born into this world as a winner. So always remember that you are not a loser, but you are a winner, right? So of course, during our parents were together, thousands and thousands of cells, millions and millions of cells rushing into the mother's womb. They were rushing. They say, I want to be in mother's womb. I want the millions of cells rushing in, and pop, one cell came into the mother's womb, that's we are. So while we born, we are winner, brothers and sisters. Never forget this. So what is your value today, right? So duplicate the right thing, the right value. Share the right values, share the right things, right? Never, like, I've seen some other companies, right? People, pinching, right? When you pinch your business partner below, you also pinch. So that is the duplication. That is the mental attitude that's passing through the generation of the company. So this is unhealthy for a company to, of course, to go further. So very important, brothers and sisters, okay? So you have to duplicate the right value, always remember. Then determination. Always remember, when you fall, why? The reason. I say direction. Go back to the direction. Why you have to go forward? Why you have to move forward? Never underestimate your own strength. You were born for a purpose and are blessed with the power to achieve it. Yes. You see, look at the determination. Never give up. Never give up. In Barcelona, there was a marathon. Okay, there was a marathon. There are so many videos. In fact, I was supposed to share videos. Unfortunately, the video doesn't support in this program, so I couldn't do that, So in Barcelona, there was about 20,000 kilometer marathon running, right? There was a man, a Negro, he was also participated there. And participated, so everybody run. So the first one came, second one came, third one came. And they couldn't proceed the ceremony of giving the medals or the prize, just because there was one guy haven't finished the race. Right? So he was running. Then the camera focusing on him. So as he was entering the stadium, the camera focused on him. And the leg, he was so tired. He was so down, And of course, menjadi apa orang kata, tenaga. He lost all the energy. He couldn't even walk. But manage himself, crawl himself. He was walk as he entered into the stadium. 1 clap, 2 clap, 3 clap, and the whole stadium will clap. And finally, he made to the destination. He finished the line, and everybody were clapping. There was a small girl asking the father, Daddy, why everybody were clapping more than the number one, number 2, number 3? The father says, yes, number 1, number 2, number 3 is very important, but the last one who managed, he has the determination, he has the willpower to finish the line. That's what. Here in the business, same thing. That's why the clapping was so loud, the father say. That's why in DXN, it doesn't matter, you come first, you last, or doesn't matter. Everybody has got the place of crown. Okay? Everybody has got the place of crown. Because everybody can fly. Everybody can fly high. There was a circus. In the circus, there was there was a balloon seller. Everybody knows this story. There was a balloon seller. Every time the circus got interval, ada apa orang kata, bila ada break, circus ada break, everybody will come out. The children will come out, rush to the ice cream sellers and all that. They buy ice cream, they buy bread, and they fill up their stomach. There also a man was selling a colorful balloons. The funny balloons was on the hair. On the air, I mean, it flies. So the balloon was filled with helium gas. While to interact the children, he cut few balloons and let the balloons fly high. Then one day, while doing this, one young girl came to him and pulled his trousers, pants, and said, "Uncle, can that black balloon fly?" And he was shocked when the child was asking such, and he just, adjust himself, and he told the girl that, it is not the black balloon. All the colors can fly. To make the balloon fly, it is not the color, but the helium gas that inside. The similar goes to ours, right? Our life, right? It is not one person. It's everybody can succeed in this business. The problem is whether you understand who you are, as I say, the value that you have. That will make you to go forward. Go forward. Determine yourself to never underestimate yourself. Okay, your own strength, your own strength is much more, right? You were born for a purpose and are blessed with the power to achieve it, my dear brothers and sisters, right? So that's where the destiny comes in, the place of celebration, right? I've already talked about 5 Ds here, right? The first D is direction and dedication and duplication, right? And determination, right? And destiny. See, it is the place where people enjoy. You see, when the recognition come, I think the company also doing next month a recognition. People come for the recognition with proud, with pride, they accomplish something. They feel like, I've accomplished something. I have to give this to my family. I must show to my friend. No matter what you say, no matter how much you say, I still finish it. Right? The policemen, the police force or army, people there, of course, they've been drilled, they've been tortured, they've been drilled and drilled, right? As I know that a friend of mine, he went for an army training and all that. He said, "Oh my goodness, I really can't take it." He says, he can't take it. But after the qualification, when they recognize the police or the army guys, they come and they salute, and you can see the pride. Why they drill them is to correct them and to win whatever war, whatever the enemy comes in. They wanted them to win, overcome their tactic. So they teach the new tactic. They drill to keep them tough. Similar in the accent, my dear brothers and sisters. You may be drilled, come for meeting. Every time your upline call, downline call, everybody call, your customers call. This is a kind of drilling. You have to commit, you have to give yourself 100% so that you can be succeeding in this business. Dear brothers and sisters, today I've shared a little bit that I know. I didn't say that I'm good at all, right? At all. There are many people here in this arena of DXN, much more better, much more producer. They are more than conqueror in this platform. So I'm just share with you guys that I know a little bit of it. You see, there was a game between Malaysia and another country. There was a game. Before I could conclude myself, I just want you to listen to this. There was a football game between Malaysia and Indonesia, or we just put any other country. We don't name it. Malaysia and different country, ex-country. You see, so when they were playing, and they were expecting Malaysia to win in the game. Of course, or we put it this way, we don't put Malaysia, DXN and between another X company. So everybody in the DXN here, in the platform, everybody likes DXN to win. Yes or not? Yeah. So you see, there was a team of DXN members, they were playing. Of course, in football, they got about 15 to 70 people, I think, 11 plus 5 or something like that, right? So they got spared, they got reserve, right? There was a guy in the reserve team. There was a guy, he doesn't play, he has never played football at all. But that day, what happened was the key player was hurt in the game, and he couldn't continue the game. Then the coach was looking for who can replace. Then this guy, Mr. John or something like that, Mr. John went to him and say, coach, can I play? The coach said, no, no. You are here just because of your father. Your father recommended you to be in the team. That's why we put you in. No. If somehow or other he really, go all out to plead to the manager, the masseur, the coach, the manager. He convinced finally. But they say what? You can play in the football game, but never touch the ball. Even the ball comes to you, just let the ball go to the person next to you. You don't touch the ball because you never played. He say, okay. But you see, when he went into the field, and he scored, and he was the player of the day, and he scored 3 goals, and DXN won. Everybody were amazed. Everybody were really excited. They were shocked, in a shocked state, and all the reporters go there and ask, how could they say you cannot play? You got no nothing about football. How can you score 3 goals? Whereas other team members couldn't score any goals because the opposition team were very strong, but you made it happen. How could you? He said, my father is watching. My father is watching. Then the masseur, the coach, the manager say, hey, where's your father? Your father already died 3 days ago. How could you say your father is watching? Yeah, my father is watching from above. From above. My dear brothers and sisters. That's why he say, I wanted to give. While he was alive, when he was around with me, I've never given him the best. But today, I wanted to give him the best. I want him to see that the son is not useless. He is useful. He is much more than that. Right? Likewise today, I would like to advise you. In this DXN, there are so many places to fill in up. Right? So come in. Whatever that you already chosen is the right path. But commit yourself 100% to build the business together. For your family. For the one who's waiting for you. For the one who's looking at whether you can do or cannot do. Prove them that you are much more better than anybody else. That you can succeed in this business to be a crown director. Okay? Thank you with that. I hope whatever that I've shared would have brought you some changes, right? Some inspiration in you to move forward. Thank you very much. And I love you all. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much Mr. Steven dengan tunjuk ajar dan juga motivation daripada Mr. Steven. Macam-macam tadi cerita-cerita yang Mr. Steven bagi untuk inspire member-member kat luar sana tu. Dan kita ada belajar 5D tadi. Direction, dedication, duplication, determination and also destiny. Di mana kejayaan itu di hujunglah di destiny. Right? Dan kita tengok sikit komen Mr. Steven. Okay, komen yang thank you so much to those who are commenting lah. Banyak yang greet kita good morning. Okay, saya nak tengok Mr. Ashish Jasani. Thank you Mr. Siva for your wonderful sharing. God bless you.
Thank you.
Alright. Dan banyaknya yang greet kita good morning daripada Dubai pun ada. Madam Susila pun ada. Thank you Madam Susila, our crown from Ipoh. Okay, dan kita tengok lagi. Crown Ambassador, Mr. Ligi Kau. Good morning, greetings
Thank
from
you,
Ipoh.
sir. Thank you, Cikgu. Thank you. He's my
Thank
Cikgu already.
you. Ramailah yang greet kita. Thank you so much to all the community ni. Cik Jamil kat Kamsha daripada All Star pun ada. Thank you so much. Okay, dan Mr. Steven. Kita tahu Mr. Steven dah 40 tahun dalam bidang perniagaan. Okay, saya nak tanya Mr. Steven. What is your biggest challenge in these 40 years? Apakah cabaran?
Bigger challenge is everybody face bigger challenge. Bigger challenge is to talk to people, human, because nowadays there are so many other companies also manipulate. I mean, orang kata, out in the market. So we need right tools, right mentality to penetrate into this market, right? So that's why you got to be orang kata, keep yourself alive with knowledge. So knowledge only comes through training and also teaching. So even though this is the bigger challenge, when we talk to people, they say, I'm into another business, I'm into that business, this business. So the most important things, you must acquire knowledge about DXN for you to go and tackle the people. That's the important thing, because we need people to deal with, right? Takkan kita deal with hantu. Of course, dengan people. So that is the most challenging. That's the most challenging every time.
Challenging is to deal with people sebab kita jumpa ramai orang and tak semua orang mudah nak terima apa yang kita ajar, right?
Yes.
So how you deal with them, itu yang penting. Itulah salah satu challenge lah di sini. Alright. Okay, so kita tengok di ruang komen tak ada soalan lagi. Okay, ada soalan di komen from Miss Anna Binet. What was your best day in DSN? Apakah hari yang tak boleh dilupakan lah orang cakap in DXN?
What was the best day in DXN? What was your best day?
What's your best day in DXN? Mungkin Mr. Steven boleh ceritakan hari-hari yang tak dapat dilupakan ke?
No, see, the best
memory.
The best day was when I received my first diamond achievement, and to recognize in the stage. That was the best day in my life. When I walk up to the stage where I call up all my relatives, my friends to come and witness. I feel like I'm really energized. I feel like I feel pride. Proud of myself. I've given the best to my family and to my children. That was my best moment in DXN, right? That was whatever that you work for, whatever that you slog for, whatever that you have been through, is been paid on that day when you were recognized in that big stage. But that's the biggest moment for me in DXN.
Alright, super. Thank you. Okay, itulah salah satunya hari yang tak boleh lupakan lah. Best day in DSN. Alright,
lupa yang liku-liku perjalanan kita. Kita lupa all the obstruction yang ada halangan, kita pun jalan juga. That's the halangan-halangan, liku-liku yang pahit tu kita lupa on the day, because that is the day that I say destiny is very important. So that is the best day in our life. I hope everybody the same thing, right?
Semua orang boleh capai apa yang Mr. Steven dapat lah, naik pentas. Semua orang boleh capai, yang penting kena usaha, right? So before we end our live for today, Mr. Steven ada tak ni kata-kata terakhir ataupun kata-kata motivasi untuk hari ni?
Kata-kata terakhir, stick with it. Jangan jam sana, jam sini. That's the problem, because orang kata, I know the pain, right? So I know the pain when you jump here, jump there. That is the painful moment that I went through and all that. So jangan, kalau you sudah buat satu keputusan untuk berterusan dengan DXN, terus dengan DXN. Go all out to achieve whatever that you want to achieve. Your mindset must be in DXN, day and night. I say when you love someone, right? First love. Macam mana? Malam tak boleh tidur, siang tak boleh makan, right? So you tolak belakang semua nampak the same face saja. The lady's face kah, the man face kah macam tu. The same similar thing. Love, try to love. Learn to love every day about DXN. Then you will succeed. You will be at the top of DXN. So that's my word. So never give up. Okay, memang banyak syarikat sana sini. Jangan lompat. So concentrate on one and go all out. Right? So that's my last kata-kata terakhir lah. Go for the best.
Jangan lompat. Macam orang kata apa, jatuh cinta awal-awal tu kan kita nak kenalan, kita fokus dekat dia. Buat macam tu lah sepanjang bahasa dengan DSN ni. Macam
Biasa saya
kita
kata apa, itu mati kata. You pernah dengar mati kata kan? Mati kata, kalau kita bawa kereta masuk hujan tu, ada bunyi, pong, kita nampak tolek ke kiri, ada juga satu kata situ. Kita jalan-jalan dalam traffic light ada juga lagi satu bunyi, pong, kita ingat lagi satu kata. Lepas tu kita jalan, teruskan jalan, papak, ada bunyi. Itu kata alamat.
mati.
Kita ingat 3 kata, bukan 3 kata, satu kata. Dia lompat sana.
Kata yang sama.
Akhirnya dia lompat bawah tayar, dia mati. So same thing.
Alamak. Dan naklah mati kata. Jangan sampai mati kata. Alright, so thank you so much once again Mr. Steven Amuta untuk motivasi pada hari ini. And thank you so much untuk semua orang yang tengok live ini. Saya harap semua orang dapat pengajaran dan juga motivasi lah. Dan ingat, you are not salesman, you are businessman. Okay? Business DSN. Alright, so thank you so much everyone. And thank you so much Steven. And see you in the next live. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
Let it go.